What is up, guys? It is me, Goji Map Killer. It is me from the future. I am just letting you guys know that this is part 3 of the metal genre tier list. I wanted to give you guys the ability to, hear both mine and Owen's explanations for why our genres were our favorites, especially for these A and S tiers, because, our list kind of got a little bit long, so I'll make sure that you guys get to experience the full talk and the full reasoning behind everything, because I feel like that would be pretty cool for you guys to get to see. I don't want to, stiff you guys on, why we feel the way we feel, So anyways, into the video. These are my A tier.
Alright.
You're not going to be surprised by this.
Probably not.
Deathcore.
Okay.
Metalcore.
Alright.
Groove metal.
Okay.
Technical death metal.
Oh.
Gothic metal.
Oh, okay.
Melodic metal.
Alright.
Pop punk.
Oh, I'm actually surprised by that one.
Actually, I am too, now that I think about it. But, so as far as deathcore and metalcore, that's kind of my roots as I've been listening to more and more music. Over the past, year, I've been listening to so much Whitechapel. I've been listening to Suicide Silence. I've been listening to Fit for an Autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to Lorna Shores, which is, blackened death metal. I've been listening to, lots of that kind of stuff. And then I've always listened to metalcore. Stuff like Trivium, Avenged Sevenfold, fucking Memphis Mayfire,
Mm-hmm.
fucking All That Remains. Killswitch Engage is a huge metalcore band. Asking Alexandria and Bring Me the Horizon, again, are cool. I'm not the biggest fans of some of their songs, but other songs I love. I fucks with Asking Alexandria's new album. It's actually pretty chill. Yeah, groove metal I fucking love.
Yes.
That's stuff like Devil Driver, Chimera, Lamb of God, Pantera, Five Finger Death Punch, Byzantine.
Ooh, yes.
Just all that shit. If it's got a groove, then I fucks with that.
Yes.
And go and listen to To the End by Lamb of God, or To Be Alone by Five Finger Death Punch, or some of the stuff from Devil Driver, and just all that.
Or listen to Cowboys from Hell. If you have already, do it again.
That and Walk. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean the entire album.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cemetery Gates was the best one on that album, I think.
Personally, I prefer Vulgar Display of Power.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess it's my turn.
Did I? Oh wait, no, technical death metal.
Oh, yes.
And gothic metal. Technical death metal, again, I love stuff that's techy and stuff that, is just showing the musicians at their absolute, pinnacle of, talent. Rings of Saturn, I love. Flesh God Apocalypse, I love. Black Dahlia Murder is really cool. Fuck, I can't remember the other names of the bands in the playlist, but even just for Flesh God Apocalypse and Rings of Saturn, it's super cool, having, the symphonies in Flesh God Apocalypse. I love the Violation. It's such a good song. That whole album, Agony, is amazing. Rings of Saturn, even though they're more alien core, deathcore kind of sound, they also fit into the technical death metal kind of era, kind of sound, which I'm a huge fan of, and just, they're really, really tight. 9 strings, and they just fucking rip it apart.
Nice.
And then gothic and melodic metal are great. I love female vocalists, and I also love melody, and I love great guitar tones and great songs. I love, fucking, for melodic metal, I love Children of Bodom, I love Amon Amarth, I love Opeth, I love In Flames, I love all of that kind of cool shit. And then similar sort of thing for gothic metal. I'm really enjoying Sirenia. Everybody knows Evanescence for if they were born from 1998 or earlier,
Yeah.
Pop punk, just because it's such a popular genre, And although I'm not the biggest fan of, well, I take that back. I do enjoy some pop-punk bands. Like, I do enjoy The Offspring. I do enjoy Sum 41. I do enjoy Green Day, you know. I do enjoy Blink-182. I do enjoy Fall Out Boy. And these were all bands that, you know, before I even knew what music was, these were being played around the house. And just, I think they also helped influence me to become more of a metalhead and, you know, enjoy that sound of distorted guitars and, like, fast-paced riffs and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So what's your A tier?
All right. You're probably not going to be surprised.
Okay.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Who cares?
Who knows?
All right. Thrash metal.
Okay.
Gent.
Okay.
Groove metal. Heavy metal. Symphonic metal. Speed metal. Gothic metal. Folk metal. Melodic metal. Rap metal. Hardcore. And that's it.
Damn, that's like a lot of them.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised that I put some of those on there, but you know what? Fuck it, they weren't bad, and I could understand what they were saying most of the time.
Yeah, it's your tier list.
Yes. Also, I do enjoy speed metal because sometimes when I'm trying to exercise and I need the motivation to do so, I literally need just.
You need that speed kind of thrashy kind of deal.
What else did I say? I also said gothic metal because I'm a fucking Peter Steele, my dude, typo negative. Groove metal, like, it's technically funk metal, but Primus, which is a huge inspiration to me.
Inspiration!
And as well as Pantera and Lamb of God. Those, I cannot exist anymore without Lamb of God or Pantera.
Yeah, what did you think of Lamb of God's new album?
I really like it.
So do I.
Yeah. I wish it had a name, but you know what? I'll just call it the Watch album, because it has a watch on it.
Well, it's their self-titled album.
I'm going to call it the Watch album.
Okay, call it the Watch album.
Okay. Heavy metal is just... Yeah.
It's everything. It's stuff like Black Sabbath, Motorhead...
Oh, I forgot to put emo on the
Judas
A-tier
Priest.
list.
Okay. Judas Priest, you know, that all that fits under the category of heavy metal.
Now, for emo, it's a wide group, but I like most of the emo. So, like, stuff like My Chemical Romance, which I've been a big fan of since the song Black Parade, of course.
Okay.
I'm also a huge fan of The Ghost of You. That's a good one. And then like bands, but then there's like bands like I wouldn't say Asking Alexandria. Sorry. There's bands like Blood on the Dance Floor, Pierce the Veil, Black Veil Brides. I'm not a fan of. But then there's ones like All Time Low.
Oh yeah.
There's, yeah. There's also bands like Weezer can be classified as emo too. And then there's American Football and Citizen and Basement, and I just fucking love Citizen and I love American Football. So emo is my shit. I'm still in that phase. So you were wrong, Mom.
For my S tier,
Because the S tier list,
the
I'm
creme de la creme, the absolute pinnacle, we have thrash metal.
All right.
We have nu metal.
All right.
We have heavy metal.
All right.
We have symphonic metal.
All right.
And then that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so as far as thrash metal goes, and as far as heavy metal goes, those two genres are basically like the backbone of heavy metal.
Yes.
Of all metal. Everybody knows Metallica. Everybody knows Megadeth. Everybody knows Motorhead.
Everybody knows Anthrax.
Everybody knows Anthrax.
Everybody knows Slayer.
Slayer. Testament. Five Finger Death Punch first album was thrash, which was really cool. Just all those bands are so fucking sick.
Yes.
I can't love them enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I love, you know, like Ozzy Osbourne, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, Black Label Society.
Yes.
All that shit. Judas Priest.
Ooh, yes. Iron Maiden.
Iron fucking Maiden.
Yes.
Iron fucking Maiden.
That is one of the greatest.
Oh my fucking god. And then nu metal, again. some say that it is just a product of the time, and I half agree, half disagree.
Yeah.
But I love bands like Slipknot. I enjoy Papa Roach. I enjoy Godsmack. I enjoy, fucking that band
Korn?
that has a name, Korn. I enjoy Disturbed. I enjoy all of these bands. And even if they're the only new metal bands that exist, what they have evolved into
is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, go and listen to Korn's new album. Go and listen to Slipknot's new album. Go and listen to Godsmack's new album.
They don't sound like new metal, but they have that material still.
Yeah, and they've been able to transcend the genre, and they're just a product of the time, and they're just... I was born in 2000, so this is my home turf. So if you hate new metal, then I'm sorry. You have no life.
Fuck off.
But... yeah, and then what else is my S tier? Symphonic metal.
I keep forgetting you were born in 2000.
Yeah. Symphonic metal. I love symphonies. I love female vocals. I love aggression. And that's what the genre is. Within Temptation. Nightwish. Lacuna Coil.
That's it?
Dark Sarah.
Okay. That's it?
What's their face? They just put out a new album.
That could be anybody.
Epica.
Epica.
All these bands, I love the sound of. And I probably got more into this because of Call of Duty. And one of their songs from the Zombies video game, each map has like an Easter egg song that you can find. And because of like 115 and Abracadabra, they both have the female vocalist, Elena Sigmund. And her performance on that was just amazing. It has like that really fast, like death, like thrashy kind of sound, like bam, bam, bam,
but
really
it's still like smooth.
Yeah, and it's smooth, and then it has the ebbs and flows, and it's just, I love it so much. It makes me hard. It gets me off. It turns me on. It's so fucking sexy. I love it.
All right, my S tier. Doom metal.
Woo.
Grunge, all the fucking way. Alternative metal, progressive metal. Punk. Pop punk.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So, grunge is literally my fucking life. The first any form of rock that I listened to, that I play now, was Nirvana. And the first song I listened to was Breed. And I was about maybe 5.5, 6. And my mom is like, hey, I got a new song that I want you to listen to. And so I'm like, okay. And so I listened to it, and I would not have her stop playing that song. It was every fucking second I was in the car, it was Kurt Cobain screaming, and despite how messy some of the guitar can be in those, and how unique the sounds are, and the fact that they don't actually write proper sheet music, they just write a melody and then they go along with it, is amazing to me, and it shows how talented they can be without the proper knowledge of music theory and shit. And things like Alice in Chains, which is my all-time favorite band, and fucking Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, kinda. But Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, and Pearl Jam, those are my 4 favorite bands.
They're all legendary.
You cannot change my fucking mind. Eddie Vedder's kind of gotten loose, but you know what? So is David Lee Roth, and he's still kicking.
Another band that I forgot to mention for new metal.
Yes.
Linkin Park.
Yes! Oh my god!
And it was just yesterday the anniversary of Chester Bennington's death.
Oh, we need a moment of silence. Yeah, Chester Bennington was a big inspiration to me as well.
Yeah.
I can't believe I fucking forgot that. I should... Oh, man. Alright, doom metal I like because it just sounds nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I have to say about that. Alternative metal. I'm a huge fan of alternative, and if it's in metal, I'll definitely like it. Punk and pop punk, that's self-explanatory. I grew up as well with things like Blink-182, Sum 41, the All-American Rejects. It's fucking amazing. And it just reminds me of, like, high school movies you would watch when you were 6, and you'd be like, I can't understand these struggles because I don't have a girlfriend. But you know what? This song slaps. It's kind of how it feels. And then punk is just... It's the embodiment of I hate you. And It's so good. It feels so good to be angry in music, and that's why I love it so much.
It has one good song,
Yeah.
but
And then progressive metal is self-explanatory. Things like Mars Volta, Porcupine Tree, Tool, of course, Dream Theater, and fucking Yes, that's
Seventh
it.
Wonder.
Yeah. No, I mean the band. Yes.
Yeah.
Those fucking slap. And I mean, the Mars Volta is one of my favorite bands of all time as well because I love the vocals. I can't do them because I don't sound like a woman, but you know what? It's impressive. And then that's it.
Alrighty.